you doing? Queen Katie back here. Welcome back to another May 1st, 1999 stream. I hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing good. Tamataichi life was very fun. It was very worth taking the first day off. But I hope everyone's doing good. Just let me copy-paste a pen message real quick, and then we can dive right into reverse 1999. Just let me type this, and then pen it. And this will be up for the entire stream. There we go. Just so everybody knows about the contents of today's stream. Alright, double check everything. My microphone's working. The music's doing good. Awesome. Boop. We're going to see the one, the only, legendary... Diggers!
What do you want to hear? We've got plenty of time together.
Diggers! So, I initially had Norse. I originally had Nor here. I was going to have her with the new skin. But then I was like, you know what? I'm doing a Digger stream today. So I'm going to put Diggers up here instead. I specifically, before stream, specifically put him to Insight 2 just for this skin. Yay. I'm so happy. And I already did all my dailies. For once, we can just do the free pulls, do all the pulling stuff, and then immediately get into the content for today. Double check on my microphone, audio. Awesome. I hope everyone's doing good. Drink some water. I say that, but Lardor's probably going to show up at some point. I do love this outfit. Well, I'm waiting for more people. Like, I'm gonna wait a few minutes before I actually do the polling session. But let me show you what I've done since the last stream. Besides play Tamataichi Life. I finally got Leon's Euphoria. Which, by the way, we got a new patch, by the way. A new patch came out between last stream and today's stream. And Leon got Euphoria. Yay! Funnily enough, I had gotten all of these done before I could actually equip it. I didn't do the equipping unlock, but I did all of these anyway. So, she is fully kitted out. Like, look at this, Max! Application! Max level psych tube. Full level 60. Renaissance level 10. She has P0, unfortunately. But come on! Can I really expect to get a max limited character? I don't think so. And then I started working a little bit more because I noticed. Well, apparently I did not finish Pickles' Euphoria. And apparently I never finished Reckless. I never finished Reckless Euphoria. Which is a darn shame, because I don't know if this is actually important or not. But yeah, this one I'm working on for now, since I literally just need one more. And I did finally max out Balloon Party's level. And now I'm working on Barrel and my others. But yeah, see? Diggers! I specifically got him to Insight 2. Just for the main menu screen. He's so cool. He's so cool, man.
Go on. Keep on trucking. To the countryside. To hitchhike. To sit behind a farmer's wagon and talk about life, philosophy, and arts.
Seriously, what happened to you, man? How did you get to where you were? I am so nervous about that. I literally am super nervous. So let me check the warehouse, and then we can finally get into doing some pulls. So what do I have here? Oh yeah, I also got redeem the copies of Truvis, but I can do that probably in the next stream when I'm doing like the main event and stuff. I got way too many candy, and that's probably because I have maxed out my stamina. See? So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. There you go. Alright, let me see. Double check, make sure everything's looking good. Because I'm just that paranoid about life. I hope my audio is actually going through, because I have to manually go to the settings to put my microphone in. And I don't know if anybody's like, hey, Katie is currently muted. Maybe I should tell her. Nah. Anyway, I'm so excited. Let's do the free pulls. First things first. Look, it's the brand new character for this patch. Paper Heron. Paper Heron. That's the new character. And when it comes to limited characters, they give you a free 10 pool. The last limited character, Beryl, I got her in literally the 10 pool, so I didn't have to do any extra. So, we're going to see what I get with this, because I don't even know if any 5 stars are guaranteed from this or not. I don't know. And then we will do the next 10 free 10 pool. I think I got 3 more or 2 more left. And then we're going to select some characters from this and do the 5 unit log 10 pool. And then that'll be it for the pulling session. So let us put up a bunch of Matildas. We must manifest as much as we can, so we can see if we can get insanely lucky or not. Yippee! I'm so nervous. You know what, hold on. Let me make sure that my phone is coming in and I'm not being muted. So, okay, we're good. We are good. We're good. We're perfectly good, and I'm happy for that. Double check OBS. Okay. Let's go! Let's manifest! Can we get just as lucky as Beryl? Or are we going to see if we can get some portraits for 5 stars? Let's go! And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Okay, I did not get lucky, and that's okay. How do we get in here? Yes! Yay!
I don't think I will ever get used to the coldness of water when I'm not performing divination.
I will take it! That's the last copy I needed. That's the last copy that I needed. Hi, Lador! Perfect timing. That was the free pool on the Paper Heron banner, and I'm so glad finally. Thank you for the hydrate. And I'm so glad I finally maxed out Eunice's portraits. Oh dang, everything's looking so blurry on my phone. I hope nothing's getting laggy for you guys over there. Because it's lagging over here on my phone for some reason. Hopefully nothing got blurry or anything. But yeah, how you doing, Lador? I'm just doing some pulling sessions before I start Digger's Anecdote. So far, man, we got Yennessee's final portrait, which is amazing. So I call that a win-win. Alright, and then I think this is my 9th. Either this is my 8th or 9th pre-pull from this. We'll see what happens. Manifest! Manifest! Let's go! It'll be so cool if it just randomly showed up. Oh! Wait! Could it be? Manifest! Could it be? That's a beast! Madpog!
New friends?
Yeah!
New investor. New friends.
Madison Pocket! I don't know what copy that is, but I'm so glad I got a copy, at least from this banner. Who's the 5-star? Oh, I swear. Oh, it's just name day.
Hey, we've already met before at the Foundation. I'm not here on a mission at the moment, so...
I'm so happy. Yeah, it was guaranteed, but I didn't think it would come at some point within the free pools. I thought I would have to, like, be... Because, like, I got the 6-star earlier, and I was like, I don't know if I'll be guaranteed to get the character this early. And then I got it this early. Yippee! Now we have one more pulling session. We are going to select some characters and then spend 5 unilogs and see what happens. Yeah, that was like super early. Because first off, I don't know if it got updated on here yet. It hasn't gotten updated on here yet. But Voyager was my last set star. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that was about 15 petty there. So I'll have to wait for this to update to include Medicine Pocket. But I say that was a pretty good pull. Now, this is a selector banner, where you can select 2 characters. So at the very least, you're pretty much going to get one of the characters. So if you're like, oh, I like this character, but I also like this other character, I would not mind if I got either. Yeah, the scam banner. But the reason why I trust it is because by sheer luck, around this exact same time last year, I pulled on a similar banner. And I got Kakania and Charmaine, the characters I chose, in the same 10 pull. Literally, and the funny thing is, it was going to be my last 10 pull on that banner. So the fact that I got both of them on the same 10 pull is just flabbergasting. So that's why I'm choosing to at least do this 5 unit log. So, first things first, best girl Recoletta. Best girl, Recoletta. She was so charming, and I love her ultimate during the story. So I'm picking Recoletta. Plus, it'd be nice to have another mineral character in my roster. And Flutter Page. Because literally, I have everybody that I need for the perfect barrel team. I have Batutu, I have Isolde, and of course I have Barrel herself. But apparently, Flutter Page is the last one that I need. I don't have Flutter Page. So, Recoletta and Flutter Page are the 2 that I'm going to choose for this banner. And I would be happy to get either. And if I get somebody else that I don't have, I'll also be happy with that. So let's confirm. Recoletta and Flutter Page. Plus, I saw Flutter Page's trailer like a long time ago, and it was so cute. Yeah, look at that! They're so cute. Alright, manifest! that we may get at least one of them. Or at least an unowned character. A character I do not have. Let's manifest together. Put up the Matilda. Manifest. Okay, no 6-star. Oh, but we got 3 5-stars. Let's see what they are. Ooh. Oh, I already matched her out. Beast! Mr. Duncan!
It's me, Duncan, your old friend.
I will take this. I love some Mr. Duncan. And then the last one for today. Oh!
I am the necrologist. I am adept at listening to and managing others' affairs. This, of course, includes yours as well, whether in the present or perhaps in the future.
I completely forgot I have her. So cute. Alright. That was the last session for today. Not bad if I say so myself. Alright, so let me check the bank. See what I got over here. Oh, I am just getting close to enough for a character. Yeah, I say that was a really good pulling session. Like the fact that I got matched out Yenisei. I got a copy of Medicine Pocket. And a copy of Mr. Duncan, so I'm happy for that.
Simply
Let's go
lucky.
apply them all. Look at that beautiful pink. Look at that beautiful pink up there. That's amazing. The very first copy. So that means Esther healing. I usually skip that animation, but for Medicine Pocket, it's all for you. So yeah, now it's extra healing for all allies now. Yippee! Yeah, just 4 more to go. Someday. What's the P2? Okay, so it increases more HP. Alright, next. Yenisei! With her final portrait. Beautiful! I honestly forgot she gave a shield with her stuff. But nice. So that's my star healer. Literally. Now let's see, where is Mr. Duncan? Because I don't have him down here. Ignore that pink, that's probably for friendship. Alright, Mr. Duncan.
Come on in, friend. Door's always open.
So now I need 2 more for Mr. Duncan. And how am I? Oh wow!
Welcome to the tombstone.
I need 1 more to match necrologist. I'm surprised. Oh, and I forgot I got name day.
It was rare to see other people in the northern wilderness.
It's sure been Horrorpedia, just saying. And I think that's everything. Awesome.
Hello, my old friend Darkness. At night, ideas and words would grow from the silent streets, blown by the wind from one person to another. Faces of the young wander far into the night, and I walk among them.
Seriously, what happened to you, diggers? We're going to find out soon. Just you wait, mister. So, like I said, today's stream is dedicated to an anecdote that I've been wanting to do for a while. Namely, Mr. Diggers. Whoa!
Sinclair Rolth just raided with 5 viewers. Welcome to the stream, royal guests.
Howdy!
Thanks, Susie Rabbit. I have to talk to some worms. I wanted to talk to some worms. Can I talk to the worms? I can't talk to the worms, but look at them. They're so cute. Ah, look at them.
Oh, did a clip freeze? I think the clip froze. That's the first time. Oh well, thank you for the raid, Sen. How was the murders on the Yangtze River? Yeah, I saw their stream earlier. Obviously, I was in there, and it looked like it was a pretty good time. Oh, thank you for the glasses mode. Boop. Thank you for the glasses. Turn on the old timer for 30 minutes. There we go. How is everybody doing? I hope it was a good stream for y'all. Thank you again for the raid. Howdy do, how you doing? I'm Queen Katie Bat. I play Reverse 1999, and I'm I'm an artist, a deaf artist. I can't hear anything. I have a cochlear implant. I also love Decepticoning and other anime like Digimon, Pokemon, all that jazz. We were just about to dive into what we're going to be doing for today's stream, which is going through Dicker's Anecdote and finding out what the heck happened to him.
G0 Timperator just followed. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Thank you for the follow! I appreciate it. So yeah, we're about to do the Digger's Anecdote. And I have a pen message up there that I did not finish the Remit Cup event. I started it. I did like 4 stages before I ended up missing out on the rest of it. So, I literally have no content to this man. But I can just assume that things are going to go down in whatever town that he's at. So I'm very excited. So if all of you raiders need to like lurk or go grab yourself some food or snacks, please do that. Don't die. Oh, good to know, Sen. Thank you. Alright, drink some water. Alright, let's get right into this. Thank you for the lurk! Is that a gun? Is that a frickin' gun? What a start. Alright, let's do this. Stage 1. London's calling. And so he begins to miss everything about London, including this interrogation rooms and police stations. What are we in for? When peace blooms. That's probably the name of his anecdote. Also, I'll be voice acting. Okay, where start? Certainly, sir. We will fully respect your rights, but we expect you to give us a truthful account of these events. Yesterday afternoon, there was a disturbance on the Champs-Élysées. Witnesses reported seeing soap bubbles before they lost consciousness. Our investigation suggests you were behind this. Do you have anything to say? The interrogated man, hearing his native language after so long, raises his head in disbelief.
Hey!
Hold up! You're English? No, your accent is French. Still, thank goodness, officer, you're the first proper English speaker I met since arriving in Paris. The officer taps his pen on the desk, impatiently. no passport, no record of entry, and no one to vouch for you. So what exactly are you doing in France? Did you come just to stir up this trouble? Stir up trouble? No, it wasn't meant to be trouble, officer.
How come?
I saw it. The people needed a celebration. They were gathered together, surrounded by this low-pressure atmosphere. My God, I can hardly believe it. The officer rarely rubs his temples. Chris... Oh, this is the French officer. What did he say? Another officer chimes in. Muddled words garble speech in a language incomprehensible to him, and forms a cluttered mess in Digger's ears. It's like talking to a brick wall. He grumbles under his breath, before continuing his questions. Sir, this is a police station, not a studio. If you feel like you must express yourself, I may be able to put in touch with a newspaper's editor. I'm sure you can pour out your artistic vision onto that poor soul. But for now, we must know what happened without any artistic embellishment. Digger's eyes widen in surprise, delighted to hear the officer's interest in his art, feigned or not.
Huh?
Do you really mean it? You'd be willing to help me get in touch with an editor to spread my ideas? What a generous offer! This feels like a dream! This must really be Paris, the open, free, inclusive, international metropolis.
Enough!
Are you having some trouble understanding me? He asks sincerely and in plain English. A sudden knock interrupts the officer's line of thought. Oh, this must be Monsieur Digger's. No Alpha is indeed unique. He wasn't wrong when he said you'll stand out from the crowd, and our invited guest enters the interrogation room. Before the officer could react, he whips out a business card from his briefcase and offers it to the officers.
What?
A lawyer? So what? I'm not going to let some lawyers disrupt our interrogation. His colleague, however, takes a calmer tone. Oh, hold on. Are you here at the request of that gentleman? Oui, monsieur. Yes, sir. If I'm not mistaken, you should have been notified. The officer's frown relaxes, and they continue their conversation in French. Diggers look on in confusion at the scene unfolding before him. A lawyer? Whoa! Where did a lawyer come from? What is this? Some kind of humanitarian service? He mutters to himself, as remains completely ignored by the others in the room. Diggers fall unusually silent, straining to find a hint of what is going on in their unfamiliar language, until he catches a single word. Madness, Bentate! Meanwhile, the conversation between the lawyer and the officers nears conclusion. I appreciate your understanding. Good day. The lawyer tips his hat to the officers. Then he escorts Diggers out from the police station.
Hello.
Congratulations, Mr. Diggers! You are free once more. Without the help of a lawyer, you may have faced a troublesome situation. Yeah, thank you so much for your help, but I don't have any money for you. The lawyer stares at him in surprise, then suddenly bursts into uncontrollable laughter. Aha, monsieur, I believe you misunderstood. The matter of money isn't of such great importance to some people. My client is one of those people. He'll discuss the details with you personally. But now isn't the time for that. Are you ready? He crushes a small object, some kind of arcanium item, and scatters it in the air. Decaf! A wave of dizziness hits first, and then everything around him begins to distort. I'm gonna pause you. Decaf! That's to see you. I'm gonna shout you out real quick. Oh, there's the wrong button. Boop. I'm pretty sure I turned off the shout out. Yeah, sorry, I can't play a clip for you. The shout out got broken. The shout out clip player broke. Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, be sure to check out Decaf. They make a wonderful content. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. Oh no!
What on earth is going on?
Thank you for voicing that. Hold on tight. The noise of passerby and honking carts fade, and the surrounding scenery twists and transforms. Nah, Decaf's doing pure evil. Mwahaha. A darkened room with only a dim light shining from the top of the stairs. I have not seen this kind of background in ages. I don't know if they have ever used this again in other content, but the last time I've seen this background was frickin' chapter 2. That's how long it's been. That was ages ago. Wow. Exactly, Decaf. Exactly. And so it makes me sad. And so it makes me sad.
Hey!
The client is waiting for you, sir. Through that door. You'll see him. You're not going to introduce me? The lawyer smiles and shakes his head.
Here's the case.
There are other Arcanians like you waiting to be rescued. Too many, so I must be going, sir.
Oh?
To be rescued? Are there that many of us facing issues with our art? Ha ha! An artist through and through. The lawyer doesn't argue further. He tips his hat and leaves. Yeah, please, we need Snyder. Like they literally gave us Mr. Carson through Mr. Duncan. They need to give us Snyder back. Honestly, the reason why I was planning on saving up for 3.5 was because Ramona reminded me of Snyder, and I was like, I gotta get her. And then 3.6 was revealed, so toss that out the window. Weird. He'll help me, but still refuses to say anything. He walks towards the door, where a bright light illuminates his view. The Walden That is literally chapter 2! There are many patrons, but those present are chatting quietly, occasionally laying out soft laughter, their language immediately familiar.
Hey!
English! Oh, is this like the Menace Ventate meeting room? Which in that case, that would make so much sense, actually. These signs, the menus, decorations. Am I in inland? Oh yeah, it made sense because Apple was also in that. Okay, now I'm really glad I'm doing this event. This anecdote, I mean. But that's literally Chapter 2 Redux. No wonder it looks the same. It is literally the same location. Also, to be fair, Decaf, when you look back on it, I feel like Reckless and Diggers would technically get along purely because of their interests. Like, you can look at them and see two troublemakers of that era. Wow. Someone lets out a chuckle. Can you dig it? But seriously, oh, I need to think of a voice for him. Who is this guy? I forgot! Oh man, the kind of jokes we could have made if I streamed from Chapter 2 instead. Man. A flamboyant artist. The culprit of the chaos on Carnaby Street. The summoner of those reflective soap bubbles. You must be Diggers.
Exactly.
Yes, an artist. You're absolutely right. It's great to meet someone who shows my passion. Digger's eyes light up. As for Carnaby Street, that was a novel attempt to bring pop art into reality. Though the outcome wasn't quite what I planned. Clearly, their art failed. The inevitable fate of the projects of a narrow-minded egotist. What? Egotist? The silent accusation leaves him startled. It's that so hard to accept. Peace and love, man. The simple fact is undeniable. People do appreciate their art. Indeed, a lack of aesthetic sense is a flaw of the times. Oh, so why is their organization a gathering of artists? Art is too narrow a definition for our goals. We seek something more profound. We bridge the oceans with nothing more than an arcane catalyst. That's what we are capable of. So, like an Arcanus exclusive art collective, man, he should have been in the It's Soul chapter. He should have been there with his soul in Caconia. He would have lived for the chaos of that. He would have loved to be at that exhibition. Which I guess is why he was in Chapter 9. For the art. I guess making travel easier would be good for artistic collaboration. Forget me not lets out a derisive laugh.
But
I don't want to join you. I've heard of you back in London. A bunch of renegades. I do like your name though. Madness Ventate. It sounds cool. I am literally on the first part, Shiny Bot. So, let me catch you up on this. I am literally only on stage 1. Let me catch you up. So, apparently, we're in Paris, or something like that, and Diggers, apparently, cause chaos, as usual, and then he gets arrested, and then this lawyer comes in, and is like, hey, I got an important request from a certain someone, and then the police let him out, and then the lawyer teleported him to this place, and then all of a sudden, Forget-Me-Not is here. All kinds of callbacks to Chapter 2. And so that's where we're at. Forget-Me-Not is trying to recruit Diggers. So I hope it's a good recap. But I think my art style stands out better alone. Literally, imagine my shock when I see this man. I have not seen this man in ages. The man adjusts his smile slightly. As a matter of fact, we're planning a march in Europe with an anti-war theme. These kind of movements usually doesn't end well, so I understand the reluctance. A anti-war art march? That's our vision. A world without war. Oh man, I can't believe I almost turned down something like that. Oh, diggers. Oh, diggers. Oh man, you know, this is going to feel so different when I finally do the Ribbit Cup event and I see this man before he turns what he is now.
The moment of excitement.
It's the kind of fun I was born to do. I'm in! Frickin' stage 1, man. What the bubbles? Man! Okay! Okay. Dickers was literally like, you know what? You guys sound a little bit too much for me. I'm gonna reject you. And then Forget Me Night's like, oh, that's unfortunate. We were just about to do this super cool thing. And it was like, what? I almost rejected that? Heck yeah! He literally had a plan. Forget Me Not literally had a plan. That's amazing. Stage 2. From abroad. Innumerable novelties, dangerous or not, all from across the sea. Oh, I agree. If he knew what the future held, he would never have said those words. Sticky foul melon masks. Painful imprisonment spell. Endless attempts. Stop this foolishness! Your attempts are futile! No one escapes madness vantate! All is set in motion the moment you don that mask! Dang it, Diggers! Dang it, Diggers! No! Baby! Dang it, Diggers! This is what happens! This is what happens, man!
But
now there's some good news to share. What? Yeah, literally he joins, and then he's like, crap, I regret everything, I'm gonna try and escape, and they're like, nah, you can't escape. That's insane. We just started stage 2. Don't worry, this time, it's really good news. Well, let's just say not so bad. Our next mission is on a peaceful island. I've heard they don't even have police there. It's a frickin' 37's island. I hope this isn't tying into the chapter 5, because that would be really insane. Diggers doesn't even seem to take the news as any relief.
why?
Calm now, isn't that good news? The island! Destroying peace! That's my mission! The sunset glow bathes in vast, open sea. its waves crashing in a steady rhythm, rising and falling. He sits barefoot on the shoreline, reaching his hand into the golden tinted waves, so that I can catch the sunset in behind. The tide recedes, but the golden water sweeps away so quickly, like the sounds of time, like the height of the moon, or a blooming flower, like a moment of joy or laughter.
How come?
Why am I here? Now, art and poetry have both receded out, with tides moving far from him.
Exactly.
I should be in London, speaking out for the dead and Hugo Sagan. This world doesn't need more war. War means tears shed by countless mothers. Life is precious because it's short. Why do we waste it killing each other? The sounds of footsteps gently crunch across the sand. A red-headed character stares out towards the horizon. We are not against Sophia content and a digger's anecdote. We are not. If Sophia shows up right now, doesn't matter if it's the old version or the new one, I am going to scream. We are not getting Sophia content in this. We are not getting my most favorite character. Ah, Sophia! Oh my god. This means this predates. Either this is during Chapter 5, or this is before Chapter 5. What the heck? Also, baby Sophia. That means this is during the truce. This must have been during the truce. Either before the truce, or during the truce. Because remember, in Chapter 5, Burton goes into the arena area where everyone's talking, and then she finds out Veracana is over there. And that's why he couldn't be in Vienna. He couldn't be with all the cool artists and stuff like that, like in Sold. Because he was here, being a madness ventate. My goodness, that means Burton nearly... Wait a minute, that means he was on the same island as Apple. I have not done the event. I never got to do the Remit Cup event. I only went through a few chapters. If Dickers and Mr. Apple met at some point, that's insane that they were on the same island at this point in time. Because Mr. Apple was hanging out with Richolas in some other cave, like in jail right now. Which is wild. Also now I need to think of a voice for Sophia. What is going on here? You shouldn't be here. Shh. Quiet. He watches the seagulls pace in the sand that far away. They get startled easily. This does explain the biggest part of his garment though. All the rulers and stuff, because I think this came out either around the Chapter 5 patch or after, like, it was somewhere around the time 37 and 6 came out. It was during that time. That explains a lot, actually. He's like, to heck with math, when he's literally on the math island. You didn't report their outing at all. Several integers were forced to search all night for a missing original number. That's unacceptable. Yeah, that'll be nice to know. Cause Mr. Apple was helping Pickles in that event, I assume. Cause that's their whole fine. Mr. Apple helped Pickles translate. That was a whole fine. So I guess it was like a split fine. Which in that case, the devs, Blue Puck, is a genius for setting that up. If they made it so they never met, and when they do this, that's insane. A brief silence. Integers, irrational numbers. Is that what you people call people? If I were to give up a sunset over these waves for new numbers, that would be an unaccountable loss. The seagulls flap their wings and fly into the distance. But it's necessary. There needs to be enlightenment to their overly chaotic soul. I don't get it. His insistent need to argue the point stirs up annoyance in the girl.
The scripture says,
You are a irrational number, a collection of disorder and chaos. You must accept the truth to approach the realm of rational numbers.
How come?
Why should people be expressed as numbers, rational or not? How come 1 is thought, 2 is opinion, 3 is wisdom, and 4 is strength? Haven't you noticed? All their choices are combined within a tiny number.
This is no fun.
No branching paths, no sights along the way. Either way, it's just wild to think about. I cannot wait to do the Remick Cup in the future. I'm planning on doing the current main event that's going on after this on Thursday. And then once I finish that, I'll have to decide between doing more of the main story or if I were to tackle an old event. But at this point, I kind of want to go after the Remick Cup now, just to see the way he was back in the day. And Girl 1.1. Miss Sophia, you can't explain everything with math. He points towards the horizon. Look, the sun is almost gone now. The calm night will bring reflection, and although twilight is brief, it brings eternal memories. Then the moon will rise and pull back the tides. The seagulls return to their nests and sleep with their heads tucked under the wings. Everything will be still and quiet. Where are the numbers and all that? Where's the maths? He closes his eyes. The water laps at his skin. A seashell just touched my toe. Do you have a number to describe that feeling? A seashell? That's not a seashell. Diggers opens his eyes and looks down to his toes. After a few blinks, his unfocused eyes make out the object before him. Whew! A black, brown, and pestle? Oh no!
Oh no!
That civilization is here!
How come?
Why, is there a gun here? Amazing! Amazing! Cinema! This is already cinema! This is amazing! Also, it looks like the glasses timer went out, so I'm gonna take up my glasses now. Boop! Man! This makes so much sense more now there. Let me check the atlas. I want to look at his garment. I forgot what category it was, though. Yep, right here. Okay, it's not this one. Which garment is Stickers at? I'm trying to remember which one Dickers. Because here's the thing, I don't own it, so I can't even tell you which one it is. Where are you, Dickers? Oh, is it And custom party. I know it's in here somewhere, I just don't know where. Oh. Cause he used to find his diggers. You know what, I'm just going to go straight to diggers. Because that's better. Not apple! No, not apple.
This apple's expiration?
There we go. We can look closely at this. Lottery! His garment says no math, which explains so much, actually. This explains so much. And I wish we knew exactly when this garment came out. That's amazing. And the description for the garment is reject violence, reject hatred, reject getting up early, reject mathematics. No freaking wonder. Yeah, I would assume it was either chapter 5 or somewhere around that. Cause the fact that he was on the island. Amazing. Oh. What just happened to my... Oh. Okay. I was wondering where my timer went. I accidentally opened up the digger showcase. Whoops. Okay, we have 3 minutes. So I'm actually going to go ahead and do a 3-minute ad. And then we can get to more of the cinema with diggers. So I'll see y'all in 3 minutes. Because I certainly need to digest all of that. See y'all in 3, 2, 1. Boop. If any of you guys are currently subbed, check out my Discord. That is where I'll do most of my announcements.
Simply looking, no touching. If you do this, you will... Oh, phew, good.
Also, I'm glad that's good timing. Go cook your dinner. Alright. I'm just gonna put up be right back while we look at diggers here. I'll see you in the next 2 minutes. I'm back from the ad. I hope it was a good ad. And I just want to acknowledge something that Emmy, can I call you Emmy? That Emmy Fire just mentioned during the ad break. Apparently, Apple was with Nicholas when she crashed into Diggers. He met him, but only quite briefly. Which in that case, that's insane. But they were on the same island during this story. They were on the same island. That's insane. That's absolutely wild. And I love that they actually built that up. That's amazing.
Hello, my old friend Darkness.
Yes! Your friend Darkness! aka the Madness Ventate. You poor guy. My goodness gracious. But yeah, thank you, Amy, for checking in on that. Because I was wondering about that. Alright, let's double check everything before I continue. Microphone. VTuber. Awesome. So now we're good for the next hour. Get myself a sip of water. Alright. Stage 3. Creative destruction. A form of art that is devoid of compassion. One more time because I'm paranoid. Okay, good. That is quite the anecdote so far, my goodness. I should really do these more often. Gun! I need to screenshot this. Gun! That is the most out of context thing to say. Gun! It had been so long, the word almost felt unfamiliar. What the heck? What the? The child forms a gun with his thumb and forefinger, then flicks the barrel upwards to blow away imaginary smoke. Sophia, why are you standing up? I shot you. You're dead. Unable to get a response, the child stumps in frustration. Cheater, I'm never playing with you again. It had been a fine bet, only for a childhood game. Now, another thing I would love to check out, the event that Shaman comes from. There's just so many peak content that I'm missing out. Back when death was still too distant a concept for her to grasp. She silently tightens her grip on the ruler in her hand. The irrational number beside her is shouting.
Hey!
Gun, gun! Gun, gun! From his reaction, it seems as if the gun hadn't just touched his toe, but instead fell from several stories above, hitting him in the head. There is no other way to explain his current state. Oh no! No! She loosens her grip on the ruler. Look at it! He takes a deep breath and crouches down next to the gun. This will bring back civilization to the island. If you ever see something like this on the shore again, make sure you... He lifts his foot. Kick it far away! Ow! The gun flies off and Diggers clutches his foot, howling in pain. Sophia, do you make it to the sea? It's approximately 10 meters away from you. Yeah, they probably should have localized it as a gun. Yeah, like a gun! A gun! A gun! But yeah, that's the year one for you. What? fine. I just need to draw it further. Or
Move along.
destroy
Take
it.
actions.
Ena eftegramot mima. Schematizete otan enosume dios semia.
I have missed you. A mysterious arcanium glow flickers on the surface of the sea as he looks at Sophia in disbelief.
How come?
What? She doesn't offer an answer. Sorry. Don't you believe in peace and love? In order to protect the peace on the island, I cannot let you touch that gun. He falls into the water, with both mouth and nose filled by the salty wash of the sea. Oh, I know the feeling of that. I know the feeling of that. It is the worst feeling of all time. A faint murmuring sound. His hair must have been smudged in by that redhead. The man looks worried. I had wanted to copy his math homework. Don't copy. Too many mistakes. Oh boy! Jail!
Oh.
Oh, his eyes have opened. His strange exaggerated shouts made Digger's head hurt all the more. Quiet. The woman hands Digger a glass of water, wordlessly. The water is cold, matching the chilly appearance of the woman, despite her generosity.
Hey!
Oh, thank you. There's no need for that.
How is it going?
Did you find any escape routes? According to our previous surveys, occasionally modern industrial products wash up on the island shore. Therefore, there must be a normal human civilization on the other side of the sea. Diggers, tell me, is our hypothesis correct? You were spotted by that redhead while searching for escape route. But it seems you two have a fierce battle, and you narrowly got away, right? It took him a moment to grasp what his companion was saying.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, actually, I found a gun on the beach.
What?
A gun! The follower's eyes lit up. Don't get too excited. It's useless now.
Okay.
Alright. Did you learn anything else useful? The local geography, habits, and most importantly, their duty roster, if they even have one. Diggers thinks for a moment, then smiles.
Hey, my friend.
The sunset there, it's beautiful. You really ought to go see it for yourself. Darn it! I knew I should have sent the orders to scout. Oh, Diggers, I love you. I love you, Diggers. We have Diggers in this house. I knew he was an early favorite for a reason. Stage 4, Math class. Should we really be studying math at a time like this? Ah, the hole! The classroom is as usual, with the same mathematics being taught. And the same teacher. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? 37! It's 37! Guys, we got 37 content! And you know the unfortunate thing is, this is 37 before the development. Before her character development. which is devastating. So, what exactly are you confused about? Her confusion is evident. Peace and love. He mutters, his mind far away from the numbers on the board. One of the madness followers raises a hand.
Why?
Why can pi be an infinite, non-repeating decimal, and also represent a precise angle? According to the logic, doesn't that violate the law of excluded metal?
No.
Oh,
That's not
applaud!
right.
Applaud argument! The premise for using the log of excluded metal is that these two concepts are mutually exclusive, but decimals and angles are not determinist concepts. I don't know how I said any of that. I think it was the 37 in me. A circle's angle follows its own rules, so it's reasonable that about 180 degrees equals pi.
That's great.
Still, the fact that you're attempting to use logic to solve these problems is a significant step forward. I don't understand. She refused the steps in the reasoning. It's a clear explanation, rudimentary even. What is there not to understand? Yeah, isn't it clear enough already? His outburst isn't particularly loud, but still draws the attention of the others. The not-so-equivalent follower glances at him, then responds to 37's words. I just don't understand anything. Very well, I'll start again from the beginning.
For instance,
Let's take another look at the problem. It asks us to calculate the area of the shadow. The area of a plane figure can be reduced to a communication of defined integrals.
and then
We can establish a system set that the shadow area is S, then find out the formula. I can't read any of that. Anyone that can read exactly what this is, I give you props. I give you props.
it's like this.
This is the most straightforward method. However, the solution does lose the elegance of geometry. Even so, it's correct. I don't find it to be a good process. Process? Yes, people will believe an answer without a good process. Just like how peace and love, without actions to live out to the words, is just an empty slogan. He admits it reluctantly. As for solving this problem, 37's demonstration is interrupted by someone approaching through the stone-lined halls. 37, the leader is looking for you, for a Perion's strike. Is this literally happening at the same time as Chapter 5? Cause is this where 14 was doing stuff? I have no idea. I'm just flabbergasted by it all. But I'm in the middle of... Don't worry, I'll take over teaching these irrational numbers. After 37 leaves, her replacement immediately puts on a stern face. Clearly, he is not fond of outsiders. He glances around, then walks over to a corner and begins studying the scroll in his hand. It seems he have no intention of continuing the lesson. The man whispers. It's too hard. It's just about circumstances, perseverance, and radius. He sketches the figure out on scrap paper and begins pondering over it. She stands her pen and draws a large X over the figure. Then she writes a message to him. Stop studying. Let's talk about our escape. Alright! This madness follower got a little bit too and 237's lesson. That's adorable. He sets aside the figures and numbers. The question is how to escape. We know almost nothing about this island. I discovered the route where 6 takes its waltz. I planted a bomb there. Once it goes off, we could get out of this place. Where in the world did you get a bomb? I made it! Amazing. The man shoots a skeptical look at her. The sound of writing continues. Look, all I'm saying is you copying your homework from me and making a bomb is way harder than trimetry. It just hasn't been triggered yet. The man shakes his head. The writing becomes more frantic. Instead of trusting in a bomb, use a better idea. Let's jump the leader while he's out for a walk. Trust me, before joining Madness, that was basically my main source of income. Besides, fate is clearly on our side. How else would you explain what happened to me this morning? I found a Browning pistol on the beach.
Oh.
No! Quiet, you idiot! That Browning is... Browning. The island believer, who has been flipping through a scroll, looks up in surprise. No, it's a type of dessert called a brownie. The island believer approaches them and takes the crumpled note. Then a puzzled expression crosses his face. A bomb? Living in conclusion, far from complete. They have completely forgotten words associated with violence. Oh boy. And what are you planning to do while our leader is out for his walk?
I heard that.
6 is a number representing balance.
So...
He struggles to find something fitting to say about numbers, but his limited vocabulary fails him.
So...
We want to go for a walk with him. According to the theory, 6 symbolizes harmony, and we just happen to need more peace in our lives. Still, maybe we should be concerned about the leader's mental health too. People often walk to relieve stress. If someone is always walking around alone, it could be that there's something making them feel powerless. Like an artist trying to learn mathematics. The island believer gives him a knowing smile. It's that so. I'm curious. How have you discovered these insights into human nature without proper mathematical foundation? No spirit of inspiration is commendable, but without the gardens of truth, all inspiration is fruitlessly cynical. Drink some water. In order to help you better bask in the light of truth, I believe we must extend today's math lesson. Oh boy. A damp, dark cell. If he's a number, he's definitely a really annoying one. I never want to study math again. Me neither. My head hurts. I think the dream bubble isn't the solution to our problems. It might just be a fleeting fantasy. But if we don't use the dream bubble, How can we show everyone that beautiful world? I don't know what to do. His music catch the attention of his companions. What are you talking about now? Come up with any creative ideas for escaping this place? He realizes something. Perhaps peace and love will never convince these people. After all, that has never been the creed of Madness Ventate. A flash of insight. We're forbidden from using arcane skills, and it's not appropriate to resort to violence. But when I was at the beach, I saw remains of boats and geometric structures. It seems that years ago, they attempted to leave. So they can't be completely disengaged from the world. He falls deep into thought. The first thing we need to do is disguise ourselves as the island's inhabitants to find a way out. Oh boy, that'll be stunning. Oh boy. Stage 5. Plans to scram. Perfection is his goal. But it remains just that. A goal. We're already at part 5 of 7. We might actually finish this very early. A piece of cloth. Plain, simple, and smooth. You sure this won't fall right off if we wrap it around ourselves? The followers struggle to arrange the cloth into something resembling a robe. Clearly, spatial imagination isn't their strong suit. Oh, this won't work. Anyway, this style of dress involves careful folding and binding, not just wrapping like this. The artist has a mistake sense kicks in, when with a your work, they begin to look more like numbers. What a hassle! The followers grumble. So, we need to embrace truth to achieve the soul's, Oh my! I never thought I'd find my own language so difficult. You're doing well, but you missed a part. Avoid letting our souls become excessive. And sure, but the soul does not indulge in excess. She stammers through the sentence. And sure, our souls do not indulge in excess.
Alright.
Excellent! Now say it again. The not so equivalent follower takes a deep breath. And sure, that our souls do not indulge in excess. Very good. Now, our next item is... Seeing the next item on the list, the artist frowns. Story mouth?
Is this a joke, my
Who
friend?
wrote this? Undercover agents are often exposed to the small oversights. As painful as it is, we have to admit that understanding math will be a necessity here. I admire the courage. Literally, these three are quite the trio. I hope those two don't die. Sophia! I admire their courage. Explaining the beauty of mathematics to a rational number is a challenging task in itself. But especially under these circumstances, with the imagination approaching.
It's not necessary.
You shouldn't waste your energy on such trivial matters. 37 turns her face away.
I think...
Oh Oh, it's not that they failed to understand the math. They just haven't freed themselves from the trivialities of the world of phenomena.
Essentially...
Like the golden spiral. That artist may not know its formula or its essence, but that doesn't stop them from using it. I believe he's learned something from the classes. Hopefully, it brings him closer to the truth. Seagulls beyond counting swoop down over the shore. Are we supposed to stroll here like their leader does? What's the point of this?
Oh.
Oh! He seems a bit disheartened. I just thought you might appreciate the sunset. Sometimes I feel like we need a translator for your brain. He turns to his bewildered companion. Did you understand what he's going on about? He's an artist. But this path, it feels familiar. I've been here before.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone should come here to see the sunset. No, I mean, I have a more important task. Task? You received orders? No, one of my own ideas. She points to one side of the beach. I buried the bomb over there. The bomb? Because that's where the leader is likely to walk. Killing the leader will solve our problem at the root, wouldn't it? Oh, no! Can't you still find the bomb? In this tense atmosphere, any incident, large or small, could ignite a war. Easier said than done. She raises her hand, pointing to the sand stretching far beyond sight, all of it indistinguishable. It's somewhere out there. He crouches down, starting his search. Soon, a shadow looms over him from behind. Did you find it?
What do you need?
Are you looking for this? In the corrector's hand is a bundle of wires, sensors, and a detonator. Oh, yes, thank you. That is a very dangerous device. Would you give it to me? You're asking me to place a weapon back into the hands of our would-be attacker? Yeah, that's certainly asking a lot, Sophia, yeah. We might... How many is in this? How many is in this? Also, I really wish they would put all of the unlocked ones at the start instead of scrolling all the way through. We have 2 more. This may be one of the shortest streams we've ever done. That's amazing. Stage 6, Flower Child. We must believe in the power of belief. The sudden commotion on the shore has drawn the attention of the madness followers. Hey! He pulls out a pistol, aiming at Sophia. Okay, you immediately know that something had to have happened. Because this is Sophia, before she turns to madness Fente. Something must have happened here. I'm warning you, don't move. Famous last words, buddy. She sighed softly. As expected, an irrational number is born irrational. It is a cementable divide. Digger stands up, positioning himself between the gun and Sophia. Please, I'm sick of your testimonies. Integers, factions, rational numbers, irrational numbers, real numbers, and imaginary numbers. Humans are the only creatures that goes to such lengths to categorize their own kind. Sophia remained silent.
No.
Oh, not that I'm dismissing their ideas entirely. The fact that there's no conflict here already makes this place better than the world outside. Besides, in the world beyond their island, division like that is just a common thing. Pharaohology, Physiognomy, theories of superior bloodlines. Every standard works to make up a class inherently entitled to more power. But it's all a lie! A fabricated, despicable lie!
How come?
We should be like one family, whether on this island or in the outside world. The true Tower of Babel was the whole idea of class systems that people have built into our societies. We should stand against all of it. Idiot! Is this really the time for a speech? Go on, grab her! We have to prevent her from using any arcane skills. My friend, the answer we seek is blowing in the wind. Oh my goodness, Diggers! He inserts a rose from his sleeve into the barrel of the gun, and that's the rose from his original insight. That's from his original insight too. That's not the blue rose. People of different colors who speak different languages, raised in different cultures. This is a beautiful shot. Oh my goodness, Diggers! Why are you so handsome? So much of what we are isn't chosen by us, and they never shall have become barriers. We're all born in the same world, and we'll all die in the same world. I wish you peace and love, my brothers and sisters. Now, brother, don't use that waterlogged gun. His voice is full of concern. It might misfire.
Ena eftegramot mima. Schematizete otan enosume dios semia.
A geometric construct descends from the sky, binding his limbs.
How come?
Why? Why does the road to spreading peace and love have to be so difficult? It shouldn't be this way. From England to France, and from France to this island. I've said so much, but it feels like my words never turn out right. What do I have to do to keep conflict and strife away from this world?
Actually,
It was an impressive sermon. For a moment my resolve wavered, and I almost believed in the world you described. Which is precisely what frightens me. Oh, that sounds so cool, Shiny Boy. That sounds so cool. Yeah. Laugh not war, for real.
the scripture says.
Rhetoric often obscures the essence. That is what the school has taught me. And now I'm passing that truth on to you. Are you saying I haven't done enough? Sophia does not give him the answer he was hoping for. I'm sorry. As for this bomb! I'll report it to the leader and let him decide accordingly. Until a judgment is made, neither you nor your companions will be harmed. Oh! I'm basically getting spoiled on the event! What the heck? Whoa! Cover my eyes! Under the influence of an arcane skill, he gradually loses consciousness. The light before his eyes flickers and changes, and scenes flash by, as if he were drowning in spiritual current, and as the last rays of the sunset fade away on the silent shore. So he did meet Nicholas before! So it's absolutely wow!
Breaking news today!
It's absolutely wild that he did bump into Nicholas, and that they were on the island at, I think, the same time. That's amazing. US versus conscription's crisis. Medical correction conscription plan may be implemented. Are today's new paper's editors feeling nostalgic? Drink some water. This is all the way back in the fine. He's having some flashbacks. Regent Street ?
Hey,
Wait, this is Regent Street. I'm back again. But I'm supposed to be on the island? Is this a side effect of arcane skill? A dream? Memories? Or am I dead?
What?
Dead? A familiar voice. He turns to the source of it. Oh, Mr. Leonard, are you on parole now? The voice belongs to Leonard Evans, a notorious charity scammer who is supposed to be serving time in prison. Diggers is another one of his victims, though he doesn't realize this at the moment. That's quite a sense of humor you've got. I'm sure this is a reference to the event, but like I said, I did not finish the Rimmer Cup, so I have no idea. Just 3 minutes ago, you were telling me how bad you felt for not donating more. I was about to tell you it's not the amount that matters, but the thought. 3 minutes ago? He remembers.
exactly.
Right! I was just about to ask. Will you personally deliver these supplies to the victims? Of course. You can trust me.
All right.
Splendid! He reaches into his pocket and meets a troubled expression. If you don't have any cash, a check will do. Diggers pulls out a handful of coins, totaling £5 and 13 shillings. Leonard sighs. Sir, before you engage in charity, perhaps you ought to buy yourselves a meal. Wait! Leonard! Is there nothing else I can do? I could paint posters, or even some graffiti. Or I can create dream bubbles with more arcane skills, allowing people to glimpse a brighter future. Yes, certainly. The charity scammer pauses, a smile spreading across his face. In fact, we're planning a charity gala. It should be attended by some very influential people. I believe more dream bubbles will enhance the atmosphere, and if we can make these ladies and gentlemen happy, they'll be sure to donate even more. Of course, you'll be compensated. How does £50 sound? What?
Of course not.
No, I won't do something like that. Maybe you didn't know, brother, but these upper-class rich people are the ones behind all the war and suffering in the first place. They make their fortunes having used these so-called charity events as a way to avoid taxes. My bubbles are not for their enjoyment. Letter coldly chuckles. You've lost your mind, mate. With that, he strides away.
How come?
Oh. The artist wanders aimlessly along Kirby Street. This place. I used to love eating here, but then they closed down. And these posters. The increasing number of anomalies raises his suspicion more and more.
Oh.
The artist counts out a few coins and stops the sellboy selling papers. One paper, please. He skims past numerous sensational headlines and quickly finds the date of publication. What? February 7th, 1966. Oh, so this is Regulus's time. Guess I think she was in the 60s. Wow. Ah! My handsome man! My handsome man! You are officially joining the favorites! My goodness gracious, I love you. We have 17 minutes left on the timer. I think we might actually be able to make it and then have a super short stream today. That'll be great. Mostly because I want to just relax my throat and just hang out, you know? But let's go! Stage 7. Edge of the Cape. That's a dark shade of blue. My man! My man! How is this going to end? How is this going to end? Night falls and Digger sits on a bench by the river, holding a cheap takeout box. He stuffs his mouth with food. Could be that Sophia can reverse time with arcane skill? Or is this just a bigger illusion that I've conjured up? Oh!
Hey!
Oh, a puppy! The puppy's wet eyes are fixed to the meat on his fork. Go on, eat up! In the quiet night, the even star twinkles above the dark purple horizon. I guess it doesn't really matter how I'm back here. No strange languages, no strange doctrines. So for now, I'll continue spreading my art, speaking out for those who pursue peace and love.
But...
He falls silent, an unusual occurrence. A gust of night wind blows a crumpled poster to his feet. A grand art gathering coming soon to Carnaby Street. An unprecedented Arcanian feast, an unparalleled grand march. Against war, against everything. The exaggerated slogans pique his interest.
Exactly.
Oh, I need to do more. People trust actions more than words. This is where I'm needed. This is what he excels at. There is no need for preparation. It all flows naturally and seamlessly.
London needs imaginative art parties. It needs street fairs for everyone to get their voice heard. London is utopian. I will throw a feast for more people to have fun. By then, our philosophy will hit the headlines of all newspapers and become a new tidal trend. Everyone will get to know and fall in love.
Countless dream bubbles flow in the air, reflecting rainbow colors under the sunlight. Dream-like visions bloom within them. Everyone will see that world. Somewhat, because I remember I did like the first 3 or 4 stages of the event, all the way in 1.1. I believe that the bubbles come to them and it's like sort of an imaginative illusion and it makes them like all giddy. Considering he's a hippie, I'm just going to assume it's like with most hippies, with how... Yeah. But I'm assuming that he blows the bubble, either consumes the target or like it pops on them and it like gets them defined. But if you mean in battle, I believe it's definitely some sort of status effect on the enemies. It's like similar to poison or something like that. I don't quite remember. I used to use him all the way in the early days, and then I ditched him for like Druvis or something like that, I think. No violence, no hatred. He is lost in his own fervor. A flamboyant artist and a narrow-minded egotist. The culprit who caused utter chaos with his reflective bubbles. Until a car speeds up to him. The bright screech, but he is too late. The artist's frail body is fallen high in the air, crashing down hard. It was all a dream / illusion. My poor man. Oh. The panicked scream echoes off the cavern walls. He sits up abruptly, wiping the cold sweat from his forehead with trembling hands. It was just a dream. I even came up with the newspaper headline.
The greatness of art.
Pioneer artist dies for peace and love. Or maybe it should read, Chaos Incinerator dies, peace restored to London. If I'm lucky, they might even include some of my ideas. Sometimes he envies the famous. All they have to do is speak, and their thoughts are spread far and wide by their followers. He gets up, almost tripping over the fabric.
Oh?
Oh, the Islander's robe. I guess I should put this on. Then get out of here. Leave this island. Leave Madness Ventate. Leave all their organizations and hierarchies. And continue my art. He dons the white robe. Wait, I just realized! Imagine he slept for so long! Oh. I was gonna say, imagine he slept for so long that the island is destroyed. The escape from the cave is surprisingly straightforward. All the critical checkpoints are unguarded. Where is everyone? Are they all at another maps class? Either the island's currently being destroyed right now, or all the islanders are out front, ready to die from the storm. ain't you leaving? Diggers, take a deep breath.
Hey, my friend. Just imagine.
We bathe in the light of Apollo's star, following a fixed rhythm, balancing the excess of our souls. His acting skills have slightly improved. So, could you point me in the direction of the ferry? I want to, go to the real world to find those, fragments. I don't quite understand what you're saying. But you want to leave, you can come with us. I swear! 'Cause I just remembered. Part of the whole thing when Sophia joined Madness Fente, all of our believers also joined Madness Fente. Watch, she's a Madness Fente member. Diggers takes the deal, they go off, and she's like, surprise! We're joining the Madness Fente! That would be so foul!
Hey!
Wonderful! It must be a very generous number! The believer gives him a strange look. We're not numbers. Those gathered here are either fractions or hobos who haven't yet discovered their soul numbers. That's why we're leaving this place, where only integers can live with full rights. Then we're on the same page! It's rare to find like-minded people on this little island. So, where are we headed now? I swear, if she says we're joining Madness Fente, forward. No! No! I knew it! He's going to get backtrapped in Madness Fente again! A lady promised us that the envoy will be way ahead to meet us. This is cruel fate! This is cruel fate! Diggers, no! At the end of the cape.
Hey!
Take me with you, please! Take me with you! That is going to be the most devastating ending of all time.
Freedom!
I believe art isn't dead yet! Oh, that's the end! Oh, thank goodness! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness. But also, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because here's the thing. This takes place about Chapter 5. If he's in the freaking prison with all the other inmates in Chapter 9, what the heck happened there? How did we get there? This was quite the anecdote. But at least I'm happy to know. Oh, at the end of Chapter 7? Well, let's check out the Atlas then.
My old friend Darkness. At night?
Chapter 7. 6. 7. Wait, is this Chapter 7? Because this is when the bomb came in. Oh. Oh, yeah. 7. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This is where Sophia and the others were leaving. That's right. This part, this is where most of the people died. And then anybody else who did not leave went over to the Camilla. Yeah, that makes sense. So that means, oh my god, that means the entire dream that Diggers was having Because we literally saw Sophia before any of this happened. We saw Sophia before all of this happened. She puts him to sleep. He goes through this super long dream. And by the time he woke up, the damage has happened. That's insane. The fact that he accidentally joined the Madness Fente again. This poor guy. This poor guy. My goodness gracious. Also, what a cheat move was that? Maybe I can find out when it was. Oh! So, that Anecdote came out at the same time the Route 77 event came out. That actually explains a lot. That actually explains a lot. It's meant to be the between point. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. But wow, that was quite the anecdote. What the heck, Dickers? To think you went through all of that? You poor guy. And you know what's crazy? This is like a maze. This is like a maze. And if you follow through the maze, he still comes back around. Also, considering everything and all that, and considering that he still got tricked and is still with the Madness Fente even in Chapter 9, he is definitely the first and only playable Madness Fente member. The only one, which is insane. That's amazing. And yes, here's Matt's portrait. Here's Matt's portrait. Because I was really gunning for Pickles back in the day, I think. Wow! What an anecdote! 2 hours! That was about 2 hours, including the pools. Which, by the way, Shiny Bot, I finally got my last Zenith copy. So that was cool. Oh, and I got the reward. Look at that. I forget that they give you rewards for completing the anecdote. This poor guy. Yeah, I got the final Yezusi copy, and I finally got a Medicine Pocket copy. Look at that! Medicine Pocket is officially #1 on the list. But Drovis is immediately going to replace Medicine Pocket once I get the more double copies later. But yeah, I am very satisfied with today's stream. I'm surprised that I was done an hour early. Very impressive. Well, I don't really know what else to do. Well, Medicine Pocket is not... All of this is maxed out. But this was just the first portrait. That was the first portrait I got from Medicine Pocket. Which means that once I get more copies of Druvius, she's immediately going to replace Medicine Pocket on this list. But I was just happy to finally get a copy. The first copy. Which means I got more healing. But yeah, I got the Euphoria, I got the Renaissance, the level. Yeah, and I gotta work on... Well, I finished... Bro, I did not click Burrow. I did Leon's Euphoria. So now, I think after the stream, while I'm waiting for some stuff to happen later tonight, I might work on finishing Reckless Euphoria.
Whoa.
Cause somehow, I was doing some reveries, and I finished a reverie, and I realized I never got this final Euphoria on her list. So, I'm gonna farm for this after stream, so I can finish that and then do Pickles, cause somehow, Pickles is missing too. So that's the plan. And then, I think next stream, which will be on Thursday, I'm going to tackle... I'm gonna do this event on Thursday. Because apparently there's no spoilers in this. No main story spoilers. Seemingly it takes place before the first storm, which is cool. So I'm gonna do this on Thursday. And then we'll see what else happens. We'll see what else happens. Man, I am so hot. I should have turned on my fan. So I think I'll just do an ending speech. And then go look for someone to raid. And then we'll just have a chill time. Does that sound good to everybody? Yeah. Thank you to all the lurkers, all the livers, all the fodders, and all the subbers. Between the first and second storm, gotcha. Thank you, y'all, for this fantastic 2-hour stream. We did an awesome job with the pool, session, and then we had a grand time with the Digger's Anecdote. That was a fantastic time. Just like how my motto says, all my dreams are full of tears. Like I said, the next stream will be on Thursday. I will be starting the current main event. And then we'll see what we do after that. So yeah. See y'all next time. Toodaloo!